calling in my favors. If you love me, gon' push me. Said I'm calling in my favors. If you support me, then book me. Look, I'm calling in my favors. Friend, gon' share my shit. Said I'm calling in my favors. If you with me, show that shit. Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't going to do this, but I'm being what seems to be harassed on social media. I have, for those of y'all who don't know, I have narcolepsy with cataplexy, which is considered narcolepsy type 1, and I've been like starting to like just open up more about my experience and my journey. It's new for me, not completely new, because my older sister had it, as some of y'all know. But everybody is different. Everybody's experience with it is different. Hers started in her younger teen years. Mine started while I was a little bit older, or so we think. I don't know. I've had syncope episodes before, but we don't know if they were like a narcoleptic episode or what, because I was so young and they weren't like frequent enough for nobody to like put parent to nothing. And as of the last 2 years, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse, and way more frequent, and just really out of control. And I was diagnosed last year. Was it earlier this year? I cannot keep up, child. My brain. Last year. Wait, no, this year. Child, I'm confused. It started last year, but I got diagnosed this year, April 17th, I believe. Y'all can go back and see when I did the I think I put a date on it. I did my sleep study April 10th, I want to say, somewhere up in there. And then I got like a week later when I went to the doctors when they diagnosed it. It's all in that vlog. But anyway, so that's when I have my official diagnosis. And somebody is messaging me, like, I've been posting and sharing my experience, and I'm in a bunch of different narcolepsy groups on Facebook, just sharing my journey, reading other people's journey, learning, because it is a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Even though I did have a sister who had it, our family never truly understood it. This was back in like 2007, and so there wasn't as much. Why does my camera keep focusing? There just wasn't as much information on narcolepsy as there is today, which still today I don't feel like it's enough information on it, because I struggle trying to find and understand. But back then it for sure wasn't enough information. You know, we're talking over a decade ago. So yeah, didn't have a lot of information then, barely have enough information now. I'll just note like a lot of things that can trigger it, and then there are some times where nothing triggers it, or nothing on the surface triggers it. It just happens. So somebody from, I guess, one of the narcolepsy groups had messaged me. I had no idea, and they didn't start a conversation where I could understand what we were talking about. The person says, "Hi, I have type 2. Check out Ginger Z here if you need." And so I was wondering, I said, well, what's that? Like, what is Ginger Z? They never responded. I asked that. We had that 2 messages back to back on Monday. Today is Thursday. So they messaged today at 8 o'clock out of nowhere. You said you have narcolepsy. I have narcolepsy too. And I realized then that must have been what they were referring to when they said type 2, but I still wasn't clear on what Gen Z was. I never responded. These messages was just coming back to back. I was cooking. So they says, you have narcolepsy. I have narcolepsy too. And if you don't, I'm going to destroy your illusions. How do you not know? Then they're going to say, how do you not know what type 2 narcolepsy with that cataplexy is? And then they said, I'm mean as fuck. And then said, seriously, mean ass bitch. Crossed all of the letters out or something. Or at least that's how I read it. I don't know what the hell they talking about, because they crossed all the letters out. But that's how it came off. Because what are you talking about? And so I said, you're very disrespectful and rude. Please remove yourself from my inbox. Thank you. Have a great night. They sent me some YouTube video clip. I don't know what it's talking about, but I'm not gonna watch it. And then said, so you are or aren't narcoleptic. You are very rude and disrespectful. Please remove me from your inbox. You're just going to call me names now. People don't lie about these things to get attention. Do you know about clout? I am being disrespectful. I can be. Stay off my page. You are blocked. Then proceeds to message me. They blocked me. And then before I could even block them, because I'm still like confused. They blocked me and unblocked me and said, I'm going to unblock you for 1 second before you get in my face about your problems. I was trying to help. If you have type 2, or if you have type 1, I wanted to help. I know what narcolepsy is. If you need help, you have to control those emotions. I'm having a very hard time processing all of that because, first off, fuck is you talking about? Like, I'm very unclear on what is going on. I don't know what my camera is like. Focus is so hard right now. I can't even fucking process people. I can't process. I don't know. I'm getting emotional. I'm really kind of low-key pissed off because this person talking about people don't lie about these things. Do you know about clout? Like, and it's gonna be, ooh, this is too much because I don't even know this person. Like, what in the fuck is you talking about? You're pissing me off. Like, who the fuck would lie? Like, I don't even know what warranted all of this. Like, you cussing at me, who the fuck, what? What the fuck is this? And I'm gonna be honest, this really makes me not want, like, this is one of the reasons I did not want to put my business out there about even having it, because there are a lot of people who, don't believe narcolepsy. It's a lot of people who don't understand it, who think it's just laziness, who think it's sleepiness, who think you're lying. And I dealt with that for a long time. People thinking I'm lying, or like I'm pretending to pass out in places, or that I just don't like want to do what I'm supposed to be doing. So for this random complete stranger, it shouldn't affect me, but it does, because this is something I'm still dealing with on a day-to-day basis. And so for somebody to say people shouldn't lie about these things, are you narcoleptic or not? Do you know about cloud? You shouldn't lie about these things for cloud. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, go to hell. Please and thank you. Like, it's very unfortunate that, I'm trying to be open, and I feel like do what I think is a good thing, a needed thing, and, for people with narcolepsy, just to bring awareness to it. But, like, people have to get it together. Like, I don't know. Because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I'm a very private person when it comes to my feelings and emotions, and this shit making me emotional, and I don't like it. Sharing such a vulnerable part of yourself makes you emotional, and I'm not no crybaby ass person. I'm really not. Like, really not. But this is something that is very sensitive to me right now, simply because it is fucking with my life. Like, and it's fresh, it's new for me. Like, it's messing with my life. It's messing with what I'm used to, like. And so for, somebody that say I'm lying or pretending or doing it for clout is just batshit crazy. And whoever you are, I'm going to tell you this with everything in me: go to hell. Because you clearly don't understand. And I don't know if this person has narcolepsy or not. I'm assuming they do because they must have had to find me in the narcoleptic group that I'm in on Facebook, or maybe they saw my YouTube video. I don't know, but somehow they found my personal Facebook page and started messaging me. Like, I done barely said 2 words. Why are you coming at me so fucking hard? Like, what is this about? And literally, how would I be pretending? I did a whole fucking sleep study. I documented my entire process. Even though I owe nobody anything. Again, it's sensitive because I dealt with people thinking it's for pretend or that it's lying. Like, people not believing that I'm actually fucking passed the fuck out, or that I could pass out that quick in the middle of a conversation, or in the middle of doing this or doing that. People think it's not real, and it's very insensitive, especially when this is something that I can't control, that I want so badly to control. And so for a random stranger, or some, not even a random stranger, for someone who supposedly has it to be so fucking insensitive and say something like that, yeah, you could go to hell. Please and thank you. So that's all I got, y'all. I really didn't intend on this to be no big thing, but yeah, that's like the stigma that, unfortunately we sometimes have to deal with, is people not believing our condition, people not believing us, people calling us liars, people calling us attention seekers, people calling us lazy. Yeah. It's very unfortunate because none of those describe the type of person that I am. I'm not a lazy person whatsoever. I absolutely love to work. I have all the ambition in the world. I want to do everything that comes to my mind. Yeah, so I'm by far not lazy. I'm not doing it for attention. Like, I don't have a reason to do it for attention. Like, my life is pretty lit. I get enough attention. I'm a pretty girl. I get the attention from the guys if I want. I have an amazing friend group. I literally perform on stages in front of hundreds and thousands of people before. I don't need to fall the fuck out all over the place for attention. My home life is great. I live with a 2-parent household. My relationship with my sisters are great. Like, there's no reason for me to be pretending to fall the fuck out for attention. And I've had way too many injuries to want to do that. From concussions to sprained ankles to bruised knees, bleeding, scuffed up. I've had CP fucking R in the middle of a heart doctor. Because I passed that and they thought I was fucking dead in there. Do you know how bad CPR hurts? If I was pretending, I promise you, I would have to fuck up the minute they crush my ribs. Okay? So, let's be clear. This ain't no fucking play pretend. This is real life. Anyway, that really just pissed me all the way off. Like, what the hell? Oh, and best believe they're gonna get blocked, because you're not gonna be coming on my social media harassing me and confusing me. So, that's all I got. But I just wanted to share that because unfortunately that is a part of a lot of people's story when it comes to narcolepsy not being believed. And just people not understanding, being misunderstood. So I hope this gives somebody out there some courage, because this is hard to share. This is the very reason I didn't want to share it, but I'm not gonna let that discourage me. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. Like, I know what I got going on. I know why I want to share my story and help bring awareness for this very reason, so people can understand and have a little bit more compassion for our disorder. So just, people out there in the world, be a little more considerate, be a little bit more compassionate, be a little more understanding. That's all. Because you never know what somebody is truly going through. That's all I got. So, yeah. On that note, I'm going to leave y'all with this little quick short Narcolepsy Diary. And yeah, these are just some of the things that we deal with. Signing out. I tell them that I'm bossy and cocky. I want foreigns like a Audi, like my new whip, yeah.